Welcome to another episode of Hypoghettocally Speaking. I'm one of your hosts, A-Yo-B. And the shirt is open tonight, so y'all know what it is.
Hey, yo, Poppy.
This is the president speaking, Vic for president.
Hey, Megzani checking in.
This is Recio. Recio, yeah.
Jake, is you in the frame? Is my guy in the frame?
If a body be moved.
Damn, you in the frame.
Yeah, in that motherfucking
Y'all know this your boy JK, DAGREAT, man, Mr. FAT, fresh and talented himself. What's good with you?
And of course, I'm checking in. How's everybody week? Everybody weekend? What's good with you? You fabulous? Fantastic.
Top of the world.
I'm loving Danny's shoes. She's back. I missed her last
I'm
week.
loving Zanny.
I don't like when Danny's not here. When I can't see her, I don't trust it.
Okay.
All right.
I ain't locked up, so you know.
Well, that's always good. Jake, how was your weekend? How was your week?
It was cool. Can't really complain too much about it. Y'all kind of getting me in here, so you got me. So what's up?
Big, you all right, man?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay, man. All right, so we're going to jump straight into the hypothetical. This one, pretty easy. Answer however you want to. I will not judge you. All right, so hypothetically speaking, you ask your friend to borrow $50. You use that $50 to play the lottery. You win $100 million. Do you owe him some of the money because he let you borrow the 50? Go.
Okay.
Why are you laughing like that?
You going first?
I think I'll go first.
Okay. Go for it.
So he let you borrow $50. I think it would be generous. You went $100 million. I think it would be like generous if you gave him $1,000. It depends on how close this friend is.
Wait, $1,000? Like $1,000?
Like $1,000.
Whoa, time out. Let me take my fucking glasses off.
Yeah, take your glasses off so I can see where your eyes is coming from.
He was fucking broke.
He was
You
broke.
needed to borrow $50.
Yeah.
Your man's won $100 million, and you gonna give him $1,000?
Let me tell you.
I'm not talking to you.
I
anymore.
believe in
Where you at,
energy.
Danny?
I'm just saying, even
I've
100.
I've moved on.
All right, look. So I ain't gonna even say how much I would give because I'm gonna feel generous as fuck. Let's be real, because I just got all this money. So
Right.
I'm gonna give you.
After tax.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it
you
some money.
I'm gonna give you a nice piece of change, but don't look at me like on no obligation because you
Right.
could have gave me $50 for my light bill, but I decided to use it for something else.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Oh yeah, he didn't say why he needed the 50.
but
he
that's
just
what
borrowed
I'm
the 50.
saying. So you can't tell me that I owe you nothing, but I got you. Like I got you because, bruh, fuck yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
She gave him
But just
$1,000. She said, "Damn near $100. What you on, Reese?
Yeah, $1,000 in grown people terms is just not it.
That's not even rent.
It's not.
That's not even mortgage right now.
Listen, I would say I would give them something. Like it depends in the situation. I feel like you would at least get. I said at least. You have to give them something. Period. I don't feel like you obligated to give them half.
I didn't say obligation. I
feel like you should give them
Jake,
something.
where you at, man?
All right, first of all, like she said, I'm
$100 million?
not obligated.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I'm not obligated. What I'm doing is being generous. And funny thing, because I kind of just had this conversation with a friend. It's like, what if this would happen? But I give him a cool million. You know, if I got $100 million after taxes is all mine, I give him $1 million. You know what I'm saying? I'll be cool with that. Boom. And I'm not gonna tell you how much I got anyway. You know what I'm saying?
He gonna know you
I ain't
won
gonna tell you how much I got.
He gonna know it's the lottery. He know you won $100 million.
He gonna
If
know.
I want $100 million, nobody gonna know. I'm gonna be dressed up as a scarecrow. And fucking ain't gonna be in that bitch in my face. Nigga, I might send a lawyer to go get that fucking
No, I'm not
money.
saying that. I'm saying
Not
that
a
if you got enough
scarecrow.
money to get that nigga $1 million, he know you done won 100. That's what I'm saying.
It don't matter. You better take this million
I'm
and
not
shut
gonna.
up.
I'm not gonna get a motherfucker. If I want 100, I ain't gonna give him $1 million. I ain't gonna give him half, but I do see myself getting a nigga like 10 mil. I want 100.
Oh, that's so nice.
I want 100. But let me tell you why.
Hold on. My question. I ain't
Okay.
answered it. What the fuck he give you the 54?
You was down on your prime.
He was
You
down. He
needed
said, "Man, I just need the whole 50."
He believed in you. He took a chance
So,
on you.
No. What he give you the 54? But what you
They ain't
asked
say
him,
they ain't
I need
say
$50 to go
yeah.
play lottery.
No, he just said he need
just said, hey,
$50.
Like you said, it could have been for the light
I need to
bill.
borrow $50. He just
Right.
happened to go use the 50 and bought lottery ticket.
I'm
So
down on
that's
my ass
irresponsible
right now.
of you instead of using that 50 for the light bill to go buy a lottery ticket.
But no, I ain't
But I didn't say
I-
light
yeah,
bill.
he
He
ain't say-
didn't get no specification. He just said, "Can I borrow 50?" And he was like,
okay.
was like, "All right, I got you." So my
But-
thing is, that's
True.
why I'm giving them 10 because it's like
How much is a lottery ticket?
Well, it depends. They got different. They got
Like
different
it's like
prices.
$2,
on them,
right?
you know what I'm saying?
What's the
They
most
got
expensive?
$2, $10 one, $50 one. You know what I'm saying? They
Lottery
got
tickets?
scratch offs and
No,
everything.
not scratch offs.
Okay,
I'm talking
so
about
like
live.
a
100
quick
mil
pick.
on a scratch
Like
off.
the quick pick, like the Powerball, like $2, right?
Like $2. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
So he spent
Yeah.
$2.
I don't
So
I
if you
don't play
spend like
lottery
$50 on there, then you probably just played it 10, 20 times. You know
So
what
the
I'm
nigga,
saying?
nigga
Different
won.
ones.
I mean, I won. You gotta get it. I say you gotta get it. If I borrowed the 50,
ain't got
I
to.
g-
You
I
gotta
not
give 'em
got
money.
You
to.
ain't got
But I'm
to.
saying I'm giving them 10 just cause the nigga probably didn't have it. I know I didn't have it. And he still gave it to me.
Let's
You
be
feel
real.
me?
Let's be real.
So let me bless the nigga, man.
I give you back your 50 and tell you if you ever need anything,
Oh,
You see?
That's real.
call me.
Hey,
if you
niggas
if you
is
ever need
wild,
anything,
B.
if you ever need anything,
Anything.
call me.
So let me
You know
say
what I'm
this:
saying?
if a nigga, first of all, let me say this: niggas got pride, right? For the most part. So if listen, niggas got pride. So if a nigga went to his partner and asked for $50,
Facts.
that means he really fuck with you. Y'all like brothers. That's your partner.
Not
So if you
necessarily.
only get
Yeah,
that
true.
nigga $50 back, you a bitch ass nigga.
Nah, I'm gonna tell
Y'all
you.
not
I'm gonna tell you
partners.
why though. I'm
Not
gonna tell you why
necessarily.
because this right here is also who you dealing with. Because say you gave me that 50, right? I was in need. My pride. I asked you for this money. I'm down on my ass. Boom, you gave it to me, right? Boom, I hit this. If I tell you my partner, like you said, and I tell you I want 100 million, then a relationship right then there might end. 'Cause you be like, nah, nigga, that shit, I deserve way more than what you're giving me. So it's like I'd rather just say, hey, with your 50 back, anything you need, brother.
Because relationships,
I got it.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
relationships
saying?
get messed
I
up
got
over
it.
money all the
If a
time.
nigga won, a nigga don't feel obligated. He supposed to get half.
But niggas
not
might feel
somebody
that way.
who be a
Niggas
real
might
partner.
feel that way. You know what I'm saying?
I
Not
just like
true,
whatever
but
you told me, you
true.
told me.
I'm gonna put myself in the nigga that gave the money shoes
All right,
off
bet.
top, right? If I give you $50,
Bet.
you win a lottery.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say, nigga, my $50 at nigga, you got the money now. Because my nigga, on some real shit, you irresponsible ass nigga to take my $50 gonna pay the lottery. But you
Yeah.
feel me? I'm
got
not deserving of any extra money. I just need the
Yeah.
money I gave
Leave
you
my
back.
50.
See?
Type of shit.
So
So,
it
me, that's why I
varies.
say it depends on the type of person. $50 on $50. Now,
Yeah.
if you said if you wouldn't ask a nigga for a band, that's a real friend. $50 a niggas out here be crumbing off niggas. Hey man, get $50 out to you. All right. You don't really fuck with that nigga.
That's
but
a
you
big
know what I'm saying?
crumb.
Cool. You know what I'm saying? So
$50
Yeah,
a big
I-
crumb.
nah, I'm not the type of person like it depends on
It
who gave me
depends
the
on who
money.
you ask.
Yeah.
If it's one of my closest niggas that gave me the
Exactly.
money, hey nigga, we finna build a business, nigga. You finna quit your job type shit. But if it's just a nigga, just a nigga that
Yeah.
I'm in a circle with,
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give you $25 and you better come house me for the other 25.
And you got
It's
100 million.
perspective is
you have to
reality.
come help me
You
fuck
see?
that nigga. Like
Damn.
That
friends.
nigga say
Perspective is
hands me for the other
reality.
25.
Because it depends on the person. Because I know a nigga right now that we in the same circle. I don't fuck with him like that. But nigga, you need $50, I give you $50. If I
Yeah,
need $50, I
yeah.
give you. You know what I'm saying? But if it's
Yeah.
one of my close niggas, like
Of
anybody
course,
in
y'all
here,
breaking them off.
yeah, I'm gonna help you out. But
Yeah.
you know, it depends on the caliber of nigga. Because a good nigga can give you $10. A fucked up nigga can give you $1,000. You feel me?
True. And he did that to really just hold his nuts on you and tell you,
Yeah,
I
you
gave
feel
nigga some
me?
bread.
So
You know
like
what I'm saying?
on
So I
some
get
real
you, I
shit,
get you.
if your closest partner gave you $50, he not gonna ask you for no fucking money if you
Right.
hit lottery.
No, that's what I'm saying. The nigga, I'm saying the nigga didn't ask you for shit. I'm saying as the person that borrowed the 50, do you feel any kind of obligation? Well, that nigga fucked with me the long way. He gave me when I needed. I posted at least break the nigga off a piece of something. You feel what I'm
I don't have to
saying?
do shit. That's what you understand. I don't have to do shit but pay taxes and die. So
That's
I
facts.
don't have to do shit. So it depends on what type of nigga you are to me. If you my nigga, I'm gonna fucks with you. If I don't fuck with you, I'm gonna give you your money back.
On either side,
But I'm saying
it's not
that's the
obligated.
way I premised the question though. I said
Yeah.
your friend. You know what I'm saying? It's somebody you call your friend. You don't call everybody your partner. So this is somebody you really fuck with the long way. But I kind of want to change my answer.
Wow.
I'm still gonna give a nigga some bread, but I would rather like go to that nigga and be like, what kind of business you want?
What you need?
No. What kind of
What
business
you
you want?
need?
What you
Like,
need?
like, let's say I borrowed the
Don't
50.
say what you need.
I borrowed the 50 from Jake and I hit it. Jake, Like, let's go buy the biggest building you want. Let's go start the studio. Like, however he want to come, like, fund that bitch so that nigga can come how you want to come.
That's why I say I'd be like, what do you need? Because if I'm talking to people like, hey, what's your goals you got going on for the next 5 years? You be like, oh man, look, I'm working to try to do this. I'm in fashion school. I'm in this. Whatever the case may be, I'd be like, okay, how much your tuition? Oh, how much is this?
Right.
Okay, cool. There you go.
Yeah.
Or he might be like, I need $1 million in small
I'm ready.
bills, and you be like, bam, got you.
You say
I'm
what?
gonna help.
You can say
I'm
what
gonna
you
help
need,
him
and
do what I
somebody
need
might
to do.
say, I need
but I'm
$1
not gonna
million
spoon
in
feed
small
you. You
bills.
feel me?
Oh, that's not spoon feed.
Yes,
That's
it
what I
is.
said, paying for your tuition. So now you ain't got shit to worry about your schooling.
But you
that's
gotta
all
understand.
you do your thing.
You respect shit more when you get out the mud. You hear me? So instead of me, I'm got all this for you, my hey, you gonna show me your drive. You feel me? Oh, what you doing? All right. So what you gonna do next? I'm trying to get in. Let me get my pennies together and shit.
But that
What
$100 million, you ain't got the mud.
No,
you got
no.
gambling.
But he don't know that. You feel me? So
Cost somebody else $50.
You know what I'm saying?
Because
Facts.
I got drive. You feel me?
Yeah.
Nigga don't have to tell me to do something. I'm gonna look this shit up and do that shit myself. You know what I'm saying? So I want the nigga to match my energy. So if you gonna get out here and I don't care if you don't get anything off the ground, but you go do all the groundwork. You know what I'm saying?
No, but see, you saying match in it as if it's going, I'm gonna use some money to invest and help with me. No,
No, I'm talking about for him.
Going on.
I'm talking about for him
That was
because
at
of
50, boom, go get it.
Because you just said you're gonna pay tuition. You can get that nigga all that shit, and that can be his downfall. Nigga start doing dope shit, get all this money out of nowhere type shit. Because I got a partner like that.
Right.
Nah, my nigga, I'm finna see your hustle. If your hustle for real, you focus, nigga, you finna.
You should already
so you
seen. Now
just-
you asked him for $50.
Say what?
You should have already
facts,
seen. Now you
yes.
asked him for $50.
Like I
a point
just said,
there.
a crackhead give you $50 because if
But
he
we
thinks
ain't
something
asked no
coming back.
crackhead.
That's facts. That's facts, man. I'm gonna move on to the next thing. So I read this story earlier this week. It was wild as fuck to me. So I'm gonna read this here and then we're gonna have a mini discussion about it. So in Indonesia, they have completely banned you to have sex outside of marriage. You can't have sex out of marriage, and you cannot live together as an unmarried couple. If you are found to have sex out of marriage or live with somebody and you're not married, they're giving you 1 year in jail. So my question is that something we should adopt in America? And if so, do you think it would cut out a lot of abortions, unwanted children, you know what I'm saying, failed marriages, the whole thought movement? How do y'all see it? Where y'all looking at it?
Go ahead
I
with this.
mean, I ain't gonna say that's something I would want to do, but I get it. Like, it makes sense. Shit, why we don't need to be shaking up anyways, but
That's what I was gonna say.
We don't need to be laid up. Everybody don't need to be fucking everybody. Like, so like, you can't do it, then that's your fault. You better go marry that bitch and y'all figure it out or something. I don't know.
So this jail time only apply like if you living together?
No, so if you're found to have sex outside of marriage or live together outside of marriage, you get
Can
a
y'all
year
spend
in
the
jail.
night?
Oh, you just ain't.
Look,
you
can
just
y'all
ain't for the
spend the
know.
night?
You just
Can
ain't for
y'all
the know.
My question is, who's
You say what?
You just ain't for the know.
yeah? Because my question, who's snitching? Who's
That's what I'm
telling?
saying. That's what you
It's
not
somebody-
supposed to
that's
know.
someone
you can't
knocking
spend
on
the night.
I
doors.
guarantee it's a nigga like the agent.
We
the
all
H-
know it's
what you call it,
somebody.
the
HOA?
homos- the
HOA?
sliding through that bitch.
HOA knocking
Cars.
on
Oh,
doors.
that
That's
car ain't
just
supposed
like
to be
tow
there.
trucks.
That
They
car
some-
been there 2 days this week. She don't live there.
Oh,
You know what I'm saying? They
Lord.
sliding.
They do that in apartments.
She gets some
hell.
dinner work done back here. Don't worry about what she doing.
I
Don't
think
worry
we got
about it.
enough problems in America, and there's no way anybody's governing who lives with who. There's crack houses in America.
Nah,
So how we
just
governing
let
who's
one.
people living together when it's people in houses sleeping on mattresses, butt naked, smoking crack? What?
Is that what he asked you? What was the question?
No, he was talking about shacking up. I said we got enough.
What was his question? I'm asking you, what is your question?
Oh, I thought I'm thinking you talking to her. Oh, no. I was saying, do we think it would? I really thought he was talking to her because she
Me
answered.
too.
I was confused.
My question was, do you think it would fix some of the things that are going wrong in society in America? You know, the thought movement, the hot girl summer, the niggas just tricking out to get the pussy. Like, would it take us back to where people live together and work things out in
People will
marriage?
be getting married for the wrong reasons.
But
then.
now, if you got married, now you got to figure that shit out.
They don't mean they not gonna do it.
Nah, facts. I feel like it was make people be more sneaky. I don't think that it would go and it would work.
I think we got bigger problems.
I start snitching on it if I find out a nigga.
Oh,
going-
you out here
You
telling
see what
me.
I'm saying? What's the reward
She
for the
said
snitching?
This nigga want to be
Do
trying
they-
to sneak
does-
in my shit and hers.
Is there reward? Is there any other thing?
It didn't specify.
Okay.
I'm gonna say.
Hey,
I think
I
I think that's a
He's
lot
been
of
at this girl house 2
that's
nights
a lot
in a
of
row. I'm
government.
calling.
That's a lot of government
Recording
and
his ass.
personal
She works for the FBI
business.
with her.
But I can't lie. I can't see some of the benefits though.
I can't.
It would never
yeah.
work over here though. The reason it would never work over here because America's ran off of sex appeal and sex. So if you cut off your number one avenue or number one thing that you
Like
offer,
export, yeah.
that shit all that shit gonna shut down.
Everybody
Yeah,
is
they
ain't
gonna shut that shit
ain't
down.
enough jail.
Man, so
either.
many motherfuckers will be
In
be
jail.
out of there
Yeah,
because
it's
now
not
ain't no
working
motherfucking OnlyFans, ain't no motherfucking.
It's not working.
None
No
of that
strip
shit.
clubs, no sex stores.
So you can't even do anything sexual.
Oh, that's
I
not
mean,
what they
you
said.
can, you can.
They
You
just
just
said
know
you gotta be
can't.
married.
You have to.
But
have
if
to be
you
married.
having sex with somebody and you not married and you caught having sex outside of marriage,
You going to jail.
You gotta go to jail. So
Year.
this is not working. That means no clubs. Who's drinking alcohol? People are fucking. The cops are coming. The HOA people.
How did you add all this?
I'm
into
just
cops
seeing
are
all
coming.
of the narrative. I'm just seeing the possibilities of what could happen. It's not happening here in America. In Indonesia, they clearly have way more structure than we do.
But
here.
look, okay, so why I'm lost because you
Which they
said
probably do.
you said no sex outside of marriage, but I'm saying because you said no OnlyFans, so a girl can't be playing with herself online and you can't
I'm
watch
sure
it.
they don't got OnlyFans in
they
Indonesia.
don't.
So
They don't have anything.
They
like-
don't. They don't. I don't even think they have social media like that.
Yeah,
do,
they got
but
a
it's
lot.
not like-
But,
more
but I'm saying
structure.
not like ours. Like it ain't structured like ours. What I'm saying is this: it was a time in America
Let me see what Indonesia.
where a motherfucker was finna go off to war. He met a girl that the night before at a motherfucking bar. They had a few cocktails, and he told her he wanted to marry her. And they would get married the next day before he go off to war. If he made it motherfucking back, he did not miss the camera. If he made it back, they would stay together for 30, 40 years until somebody died. Like, so like, does that shit not exist anymore?
No, we have a thing called social media where
Exactly.
you see 100 bitches in 100 minutes. So it's
Thank
no way
you.
that shit gonna ever come back.
Not coming back.
This nigga went over. He seen her, met her at the bar. Nigga, I was in the military. Married that motherfucker.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Before he left,
Yeah.
Went over there, probably got a dick sucked for a chocolate bar, and came back home, and all he saw was her. He didn't see all these other bitches, random 3,000 other bitches on the
Yeah.
internet.
Right.
All he saw was the bitch at his house, the bitch at his mom and them house. One down the street, maybe some at church.
Yeah.
What was this, the 40s, maybe at
Yeah,
church.
like the 40s, 50s.
Maybe
Yeah,
at
yeah.
He didn't have a
Piggly
lot of
Wiggly or
variety.
whatever the fuck.
There
And
wasn't a
that's
lot of
it.
choices.
That's all he had.
And everybody knew everybody.
There wasn't
Yeah.
Tinder. You wasn't swiping, no
you go to
dating
church,
sites.
everybody that's there is married because shit, we not out here fucking like that. So you have to get married. So it wasn't like it was an opening. Now today day and age, nigga go overseas, get on the phone, nigga, and be like, oh, there's 3,000 bitches right here in my vicinity. Like what the fuck? Nigga ain't finna do that shit.
That nigga said if I was sitting.
You
Right.
feel me? Less than 5 miles away. Yeah,
3,000 bitches.
damn. You know what I'm saying?
Less than
You
5
take a
miles
nigga,
away.
You got a time machine
It's
to take a nigga from back
true.
then to put him in here. Now he'll go
He'll
fucking
lose
crazy.
his fucking
He'll
mind,
go
right?
fuck crazy.
It changed the world. It's never gonna be the same world again. Did you see that Bounty
They
commercial with the old lady who was the elderly lady swiping on the dating
doing
site?
so.
I was so shocked.
They wild for that shit.
She spilled something and then wiped it up with Bounty next to her tablet that she was swiping on a dating site. This old lady had white hair. Y'all didn't see that Bounty commercial? I said, this world is
Let me
crazy.
show you something crazy. My grandpa was a Rolling Stone, you hear me?
I hear you.
So this nigga probably had another family within 7 miles.
Absolutely.
That's very close.
A lot of older men around
You know what's crazy?
All of them.
You can't do that shit today.
No.
Fuck no.
Today's
Hell
and
no.
age, niggas gotta get have second life in a whole other state.
And
It
then
might not even
still,
be to do
right,
that.
they still not
Might
getting
not
away
even
with
be to
it.
do that.
See what I'm
Still
saying?
not
So
getting away with it.
It's totally different. Like, nigga, yeah, you feel me? Like you
Right.
can literally pick up a
You
phone,
may know.
open any app, and have contact to 1,000 people.
And you connected. They can tag your picture and tag your name, and then somebody can tag you and then find you.
Oh, not even fucking that. I'm not gonna say that, but this is app that you can like put a picture in, and it'll find every picture
Of you?
of you in public, where either a street sign or a camera took a picture of you. So like, ain't no hiding from
Different
like
world from where
from
we
like
come
nobody.
Your
You know what I'm
brothers always
Ooh,
watching.
child, it's
brother.
different world.
So basically, what you saying, Vic, is niggas is fucked. Women is fucked.
What you mean, niggas is fuck? Hold on. You twisting my words.
No,
Like, come,
okay, let me bring
clear.
it back.
Yeah.
Because I said it broad.
Yeah.
It's like if a nigga has nostalgia, being our age and single and want that what they grandpa had because they grew up and their grandparents was together, want what their parents had. In this day and age, it's gonna be a struggle. Do you see that to be true, or that it
The
can
only
be
way it's a
found?
struggle. Only way if you struggle if you hold social media or socialism or whatever the fuck you want to call this shit near and dear to yourself. Like if you hold that shit as any kind of weight, you fuck.
You know what? That's right. But that leads me to ask a better question. In a relationship, should you just like delete all social media? Like just throw that shit out?
Nowadays,
That's
that
Social
don't even
media
make
is not
sense.
it's not just for dating. It's
Yeah.
No.
social.
I'm just saying.
No, so he thinking that as one of the people that hold social media close to him. You can have a perfectly fine relationship. Your life don't go on social media. Your life goes on in your life. Your life and social media should to be two different things. So the people that have issues with social media is they put their life on their social media. Simple. That's what I say. If you hold social media close to you, if that's your main thing that make you move, you're gonna be fucked. If you can separate your life from social media, because that's what it is, a social gathering or entertainment.
You have to know how to actually be social and have existing relationships with people in your life, not just be online and perpetrating a fraud with filters and where you going to eat and making your life look fancy when it's really not like that.
You be laying in bed posting all these pictures.
That's what I'm saying, looking crazy, and you occasionally
I know
clean
motherfuckers
up.
that go on trips that don't post the pictures for months later. Like, what the fuck? Why?
Or
That
don't,
shit
or
weird
don't
as
post,
fuck.
But
or
nigga, it's
don't
snowing
post
over
them
there
at
right
That shit
now.
weird as fuck.
No, but some people don't post them at all. You see,
And
they
that's
have
fine.
3 pictures on their page.
But see, that's me. Like I go on a trip and or we'll go do like some family shit and I won't post it. Like my kids I try to not put my kids on social media at all costs.
That's the way it should
Because I don't
be.
want people fucking with my children.
Because
Man.
also, I don't know if you guys watched The Social Experiment, that documentary. It's a documentary, I think it's on Netflix, called The Social Dilemma. That's what it's called. And it was talking about, because, in the last 25 years, social media came into our lives.
Okay.
So it's basically like people don't really know what the results and effects is going to be, in 50 years.
Oh, like in the next 50 years.
Right. So it's basically like a social experiment with us. And, everybody's kind of just figuring it out as we go along. But one of the things they were talking about is there haven't even been guidelines that changed since the internet started. Like there's no regulations for crimes and whatnot regarding the internet.
What you mean crimes on the internet?
Yeah, like there's not like guidelines, like, bullying and stuff like that, things that result in deaths. It's hard for them to say who they can trust because it's the interaction with people has changed because of social media.
So with social
Like
media,
what you were saying.
when the internet first came out, it was like social media and real life was almost parallel. And they had this big bullying movement and all that shit because instead of just the people in your class or the people on your bus, it's 1,000 people bullying you. Right? So that's how that became about.
That's why trolls
But-
exist now, right? People be
Well,
trolling.
you need that. You need all that shit in your life because if you ain't have no bully, you don't know how to pick up and keep moving. Like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
But basically what they're saying is like, you don't really know how it's going to affect us, but we have to, we just going to evolve, right? That's what we've been
you
doing.
say you need bullying in your life?
He said you need
You
it to
need
get
trust.
tough.
You do.
So you get strong for life. That's what he's trying to say. So outside you got
But
thick skin.
I'm finna go all the way left. That's why we got these weak ass people out here today.
See what I'm saying? You need thick
feel me?
skin. That's what he's trying to
Like
say.
you look at these
Tough
motherfuckers.
love.
You look at these motherfuckers that grew up hard. They ain't had that
They
bullshit. They
different.
fight.
They different.
Now motherfuckers want to run and snitch.
They
and,
cry.
and type on the computer
For everything,
No, I
crying.
don't want to hear that
If
shit.
you don't stop that
I mean,
crying.
I get what you're saying because suicide rate is definitely up.
Want to know why?
Young
Because they ain't
people,
been through shit. You ain't go through
they don't
shit.
have a lot
Thin
of
skin.
social encounters and everything
They
like
got
that.
thin
I
skin.
get what you're saying. I guess
I'ma
it's
say-
sometimes you say
I'ma say I
you
see
need
both
bullying
sides.
in your life. I would say you need more.
I see.
No, the reason I say that because
Intimate
bullying is a
reactions.
staple in your life. I'm not saying
Yeah.
that I wasn't a bully. I got bullied before, but I had to learn how to fight. Once I learned how to fight, the bullying stopped. You feel me? So it's a cause and effect. So if you don't have that and you don't ever learn how to stand up for yourself and something happen in your life, you're going to break down, falter, whatever the fuck. You say suicide rate is up or you had these bitch ass kids out here that want to run around, all this other shit. I'm
Yeah.
like,
Let me-
My guns, yeah,
I see
yeah.
both sides because I used to say the same shit you saying. I'd be like, they weak ass kids. They ain't went through shit. They killing themselves. What the fuck we on? But then like,
They're killing other people.
Like I watched a girl that I taught like try to kill herself. You see what I'm saying? Like
Because of bullying?
Like in front of me, yeah. Like in front of me, tried to like slit her wrist. Like, and so it changed my mind because I'm like, we always say, well, we went through the same shit y'all went through.
We didn't.
But we didn't though, right?
didn't.
Like because if me
We're
and Vic
evolving.
if me and Vic get into a fight by next week, don't nobody give a fuck that we had a fight.
Exactly.
Right? If they get into a fight, it's there forever. And then they posted it and they posted it and they reposted it.
Right.
And they made it a TikTok and they made it a motherfucking meme. Like they can't get away from whatever the issue is.
So with that said, 'cause you know your parents, you know you grew up and be like, oh, ain't nothing changing the sun.
Yes, it has. That sun is
Yeah.
gone.
I got you.
It's
So I'm
gone,
saying,
yeah.
so if your kids get older now and they tell you can't relate to what I went through, can you?
I can't.
So
I fucking
so then at
can't.
what point then how would you go about it to be like you'll say, well damn, I don't know what to do. That's new to me.
No. We have to evolve while they're evolving and use the parental like aspect of it to try to steer them the right way.
All you have to do is teach them how to separate themselves from fucking social media.
Right.
Because all that shit
Be
comes
an
from social media.
individual.
But-
Social
if
media
life
is
is-
a cause for depression, all that shit. Niggas wake up, don't even brush their teeth, hop on their fucking phone. You gotta teach them the difference between that shit. So I don't want to hear and say, oh, you gotta, I don't know how to do this. No, nigga, put that fucking phone down, go outside and play.
But if life is all social media, like for instance, this happened years ago, but it was a dude, kid at a pool party. He got sodomized, jumped with everything out of y'all. They recorded it. It was all on social media. He killed himself due to because it kept on popping up on social media. You know what I'm saying? People at school seeing him and he committed suicide. So again, if you as that person's parent to be like, oh man, just don't live your life on social media, but everybody else does and they seen it. So it's like, so how can you say don't live your life on there and everybody else is seeing my life?
Really quickly.
So that's it. So I had a guy in my high school that something like that happened to him. He jumped off a cruise ship and shit because he kept going through this shit. We was in the same grade and all that shit. In that case, that is a one-off case, but every scenario has a one-off. In that case, it has to be something drastic has to happen to make him comfortable. You know what I'm saying? Not just them going to jail over the fuck. If I was the father, I would have ran down on them niggas and I would say jail. You feel me? Because he would have to see that. That's the only way that's gonna make him be able to live his life. You know what I'm saying? Even though all that shit always gonna keep coming up, shit always in his head.
You can't kill everybody.
You can't, but I can kill him. You
I
feel me?
mean-
But look, but I get
No,
what you're saying.
but see,
But
what you're not-
it
what you're
ain't
not
the
seeing.
people no more. It ain't the people that did it now. It's everybody else seen it. That's what I'm saying. So you can't kill all them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's
Yeah,
everywhere.
but all the people that seen it be like, oh, I might need to put this down because that nigga daddy crazy.
I feel you.
I mean,
No,
somebody, somebody,
He crazy, but he in jail, so we say.
somebody daddy just got killed trying to defend their kid from getting like bullied or like somebody boyfriend not too long ago. Y'all remember?
See, well, I don't want to get too far off topic, but my thing is if you could separate yourself from social media, you wouldn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't care who's seen it. All right.
What I'm saying
But
is,
that's you in a different era. To me, the same era.
That-
But that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That's
But
what
you
I'm-
have
you know what I'm saying? They
to
come in
you have
there.
to teach
But
them to separate
Right.
themselves,
But
their life
that's
from
easier
that.
said than done. Because Shorty said last week about how kids are bullying each other at school when you don't have a YouTube account and you don't have like social media. You go
You
to
know what that mean?
school.
You know what that mean? I need to teach them niggas how to fight. You want to bully them for not having that shit? Go
Nah,
whoop his
what
ass.
Have,
Nah,
they
what-
can't fight
no, but
forever.
what I'm
Vic. It's a
saying is-
different
no,
world.
I
No, you gotta. So it's a modem.
We all
point.
know once you be
When they
one
young,
person ass, y'all good.
You feel me?
So
when
become
you
the
young
bully
like
is
that,
what
that's
y'all
when that
said.
bullying start. That's
No,
if you
you-
allow bullying when you young like that, when you grow up, it's gonna keep happening.
What they say, pick your one person out there bunch, beat their ass, and ain't nobody else gonna fuck with you.
So if you go in there,
Okay,
they bully you
so
by
let
not
me-
having this
let
shit,
me-
you knocking nigga
let
out,
me
they
say-
gonna leave you the fuck
Let me say
alone.
this. Let me say this.
Y'all gotta
And I'm on Jake's side. I think we believe that because we grew up in the era where that was the case.
I have no
you
side.
find the biggest nigga over there, and you still off on this nigga, and they gonna respect it because every time it's an issue, we gonna fight. Win, lose, draw. We gonna throw this hoe.
That's all right,
We
yeah.
also came in the by the time we were becoming adults, like high school, that's when the internet started being the internet. We were still going outside. We were still going to the park and hoop. We were still going to the, you know what I'm saying? Like to the
Right.
skating ring and to the parties and shit. So
Right, you were riding bikes still.
yeah, still riding bikes. If you had a motherfucking bike, you might have
You
stole
knew,
it.
You knew all your partners was
Yeah.
there, all the bikes in front of the yard.
Yeah,
you know
and
what I'm saying?
you know what the house was.
Yeah.
They at Jake High. But so what I'm saying is, we grew up in two separate eras. We were meeting. Our kids did not grow. They don't know what that look like, right? They don't know. Like by the time my second son was born, white rhinos didn't exist. They were
Yes.
extinct.
Oh my God, talk about it.
So think about that part. Like a whole animal that I saw in real life wasn't around anymore.
The whole world
so what I'm
is
saying is
changing.
like they grew up in an era where it's only technology. It's only social media. To them, that's real
Serious.
life.
Yeah,
That's
it's
why you can
serious.
whoop their ass because they too busy in their phone. I know they ain't knowing how to fight. Fuck that. They mad because they.
Because what I'm saying is, you saying still off on them, and let me say this: I tell my son, stick them all the time, right? But it's gonna get a certain, it's gonna get a certain.
to get hit back.
Yeah. But if you get hit back, you gotta respect that part. But what I'm saying is, it's gonna get to a point where that hit back shit don't matter, because we gonna ruin your life online. So you can punch me, but I'm finna ruin everything you love.
Not if I just beat your ass.
Nah, you can beat my ass, but when I get home, me and my partner's finna get on this keyboard.
And say what?
Everything that's gonna want to make you
I don't
jump
got-
off your roof.
I don't got social media, so who you talking to?
That's why you teach them to disassociate.
Who you
because if
talking
they don't
to?
sit here. The reason people get all down because they validate what other people think. If they don't, if you don't give a fuck what other people
Right.
think, that shit won't do shit. That's the key. Because you think all these people, I don't look cool, I look stupid, or they say
Right.
this. That's the key. That's why people depressed, because they want validation from everybody else around
Yes.
them.
But
besides
we're
having
talking-
But let me
validation.
say,
but-
what I'm saying is at
Hold
some
on, but-
point,
but we're
everybody
talking
reaching for
about-
validation,
but we're
especially
talking
children.
about kids. That's what I'm
especially
saying.
teenagers.
We're not talking about
Everybody wants that
adults here.
validation at
Right.
16,
So-
Their
15.
minds are
You want
developing.
that. You want the validation at 15. You want to be that guy. You want to
Yeah.
be that girl.
So look,
Everybody
I can
went
tell
through
my
it.
son all
Everybody
day long.
been through
It's a
that.
growth
Try-
process.
yeah.
Growth process.
I can tell my son all day long, hey, look, man, no matter about this, blah, blah, it don't matter if you got bullied, woo, woo, go back to this, fuck social media, yada, yada. But again, I can say I want my son to be the leader and all his friends, but at the same time, let's be honest, he might be a follower. You see what I'm saying? So I give him the best teaching and tell him, hey, be this,
And he might
but
turn
then
out to be that.
when he leave and go with his partners, he can go do something totally different. Because again, so what? We all grown, we all been snugging this shit behind our fans back, blah, blah, blah. So it's like, it's people out there that, oh no, my daughter can have social media, my son can have
And
social
your
media.
daughter
then
got
when
social
when they get to
media.
school, they downloading the app back,
Right.
or they using their friend to log
friend
in,
is
they
showing
doing
them.
it. You know what I'm saying? So it's not just say, oh, fuck
It's-
social media
Yep.
and dissociate yourself with these type of people.
Right.
It don't go that easy.
doesn't
Don't-
work
because
that
what
way.
I-
Easier
I'm
said
gonna
than
give you
done.
some-
people can switch
I'm
up
gonna give you an example.
and still
Easier
do
said than
do what they
done.
do.
I'm gonna give you an example. I don't try to hide it. I'm not trying to hide on social media from my kids, right?
Right.
We only will look at it. He be like, hey, daddy, what about this? So I don't give a fuck. I don't care. But he said this about you. Okay, I don't care. I got shit to do. I don't care.
Yeah.
Everything that they saying doesn't affect me here at home. And he gets that. Cause he want to have his own, he want to stream, play games, shit.
Yeah.
So I'm like, hey, they gonna talk
They
shit.
definitely gonna troll.
But we be on the game. I got him training on the game, playing Call of Duty. He be on there talking shit, and I'm like, he like, Daddy, he's saying some crazy shit. I don't care. You shouldn't care about that.
Right.
He's gonna talk shit. You gotta learn how to talk shit back. So now he on there, he getting his way. Now when they say something hurtful, it don't bother him. He laugh. Dude's like, you suck. Ha ha ha. I killed you though. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, now you got comebacks. You know what I'm saying? So that's all you got. That's what I'm telling you because I'm doing this shit every day. You got to disassociate all that bullshit. You shouldn't give a fuck what they say or how they think or how they feel about you because you know yourself.
But I think it depends on the age of the kid. But also,
Yeah.
I want to say that he right. You could. I pray every day that my son is a leader. I literally pray that every morning I pray that my son is respectful to himself and others, and that he stands up for himself and others, and that he's a leader. But ain't no telling what this. You know what I'm saying? You know how I know he probably not a leader. The nigga came to me. Real talk. The nigga came in the middle of the day. He said, "Dad, I'm in this group at school. Mind you, he's 6. Motherfucker,
He
6.
gang.
Yes.
Straight gang, right? I say group, yeah. It's me and like 5 other guys. They let me in the group. It's called the Cool Kids.
The cool
The Cool
Oh,
Kids.
they thought they made that up.
Yeah, they thought they made that shit up.
I thought they
Right.
was
And I'm
original.
like,
They rhyme.
yeah. I'm like, who is these motherfuckers?
KIDZ.
And what,
Right.
and what? How do you get in the group? And what are the cool? No, not the cool kids. The cool boys. What are the cool boys doing? And then y'all fucking with people like y'all bullying motherfuckers. What's happening in this motherfucking group?
What's making y'all cool?
Yeah, why are y'all cool?
Right.
And ain't
Cooler
nobody-
than
And the other
others.
motherfuckers ain't cool.
He cooler than
You see what I'm
others.
saying? So I had to sit down and tell the nigga, if you want to be the cool boys, fine. But we don't bully people. We don't pick on people. If somebody's getting bullied, you stand up. Like, I'm teaching these things, but when he's not in my care, you know, I ain't got no motherfucking spyglass on him. Like, I don't know what the, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? Him and the cool boys might be pushing somebody down on the playground. I don't know what the fuck happened.
You know, the baddest kids used to have the strictest parents and shit.
Yeah.
Nah, facts.
So-
Facts.
Cause I know
Mom and dad got good jobs, and they used to be the.
I know one
They
kid
was
used to
fucking
fight and shit. Her mama come and fuck her up too, cause she like, why you up here doing this? So she already knows she done got to fight. Her mama finna kick her ass when she get home too.
So
But it be like, what?
So I agree with Vic. Like you gotta teach your kids to disassociate the shit, and grown-ups as well. I just think age plays a big part. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot easier. Like I was more of a good person as a child. But by the time I done got to high school, by the time I done got to high school, I'm a different nigga. I done seen some shit. I done did some shit. We in the streets.
He out here ready to fuck.
Yeah, we in the streets.
But that's why, look, I'm sorry. That's why them kids be like gyrating and they be going like this stuff
The
online.
hips.
And they be like 3. And they be doing that. And it's because they see all of this stuff and they're intertwined with adults. So now they just grow up.
Ain't no buffer.
Look, they
I got
grow
what
up.
you're
They
saying.
grow up faster. They don't have the same innocence from going through life experience.
Yeah.
They're just thrown into life.
Nah, you got a point though. I mean, because even like regular TV shows these days, you know what I'm saying? Females showing
regular.
a lot, seeing a lot.
And
you know
they
what I'm
say
saying?
they see stuff
When
and
we
you want
grew
to
up on
snatch
type
your
of shows,
kids
you
away.
didn't see type of shit
Right,
like
you
that all
want
the
to
time.
cover your kids' eyes, but you
Yeah.
can't because everything is
Like
shocking. So
True.
it's like you
But see, stuff changed. Like you said, certain laws weren't put into effect because I remember it was like early 2000s. They was allowing you to say bitch on the radio and TV.
Right.
But at first in the 90s, you couldn't say bitch at all.
Absolutely.
So it's like certain things
The
is
lines are
getting to
getting
where
blurred.
yeah, it's where it's like okay, we don't care anymore. You can say whatever, you can do whatever.
Because the world is just evolving and it's like, it's getting to a point where, you know, y'all know about do as thy will. Like, it's like just live and let live. Let people do what they want to do. And as long as...
That's bullshit. I mean,
no, that's real. People really believe... Like,
I know they believe that, but
Yeah.
but that's bullshit, right?
I mean, but look at
That
where the world
fucking
is going, B.
Live and let live, and I'm him and she and her and we they and man, fuck all that.
They want
You
to
know
put
what I'm saying?
transgenders in the kids.
I
stuff
saw
and-
this
the word got soft.
No boundaries.
I saw this.
SOF capital
This
T.
you would refer to her as a lady, but she's transgender. She transitioned from a man to a woman. Telling this guy that she thinks, because she's in the Olympics, that she thinks it's okay for transgender females. You know what I'm saying? To fight real females that were born female. And the host is like, "Oh, you fucking crazy! So you telling me 110-pound woman should fight somebody like Floyd Mayweather, that's pound for pound probably the best boxer in the world? They should be in the same ring together."
Because he got nail
And that
polish on.
sounds fair to you.
And
She
fake
was like, "Yeah,
titties.
that sounds fair."
They
Are you crazy?
they got a ponytail and nail polish and fake titties. So now you a woman.
and you get
She
to
did it in
fight.
quotation.
Bitch, I
She did it
shoot
in
you.
quotation. That wasn't
Because
us.
that's not what constitutes you as being female or being a woman. Because you
Just make you feminine.
you dress it up. You still have testosterone
This is when we get muted.
that was originally, you
No,
know,
it isn't.
developed in your body, and you still a nigga over here
Yeah.
slapping.
No, jabs. Uppercutting is over. She get beat the fuck up.
That's what I'm saying. That doesn't even make sense. That's what I'm talking about. Blurred lines, do as thou
That's what
will.
I was saying. Like
and then people
that's why I say
fight
it's like
for
bullshit.
this. They
Like,
The
fight
line's
for
not
this.
blurred. It's people that's trying to blur those lines.
Right, but they're
Yeah.
pushing further, put it on TV, put it in ads and stuff
I mean,
like
because
you
even
talking about.
a
Like,
guy
it's a lie.
that he was like the Olympic swimmer. He was always coming like 10th.
Fifth.
Yeah, like fifth place.
So he did transgender to
And
win
then
the
place
big
over
girl.
fifth.
yeah. And then he went to the women's side.
And beat them.
First
I'm
first
done.
place.
Hey, and let me break
done.
something.
First place.
I'm done.
You know what's crazy? Like this was the second part of the
First
conversation,
place.
and I didn't even know we was gonna get here like this. But
Say.
like, so shout out to Reese who bringing it into the next piece.
No, I'm just saying.
Because so what they're trying to do, I don't know if I read a lot of shit. What they're trying to do is change Manhattan. They want to take man off it because this woman said it's offensive
No, they're never gonna do that.
and just call it Haddon.
They're never gonna do
She
that.
started a petition that says anything or any state or any city or anything that has man in it, we should take it off because it's chauvinistic and it's
Look, I'm not trying to get counsel, but that's
Oh,
why I
shit.
go back
Here
to
we
the
go. Yeah,
part.
go.
that
There you go.
Raising these bitch ass kids.
yeah.
and pussy
Talk
ass
that.
people.
Talk that.
For real, because that shit What?
That
Yeah,
doesn't
that
make
don't even
sense
make
about?
sense.
at all.
This shit been here
At all.
before we was alive. You
One of
feel
the
me?
oldest cities
And now
in the
you
country.
offended. Now
The
you
oldest
offended.
city
Like
in the
that
country.
shit. You just
You wanna
trying to. You
remove
trying
man?
to. That's people
Man.
that try to get their way. They figured a lane that they can capitalize in, and they use everything in their power to get their way. That's all it is.
That
Once
lady's
you
in
tell
her
them no,
feelings.
they want to sit here. Oh, we're gonna get you counseled, bitch. I am not live anywhere for you to counsel me. Fuck you talking about? Like, get the fuck out of here. I don't want none of that shit. Nigga, this shit has been going on for life.
Niggas say I'm not anywhere to get canceled.
I'm not live anywhere to get canceled.
Oh, when you
gonna
cancel me, you gotta shoot me. You gotta
So
do.
you
That's
want
all
to
I'm
sit there
getting.
and take the word man. so
Listen,
pretty much no
aren't there
gender.
still?
Out of
I'm
everything.
sorry.
No-
I'm
no
sorry.
gender.
Aren't there still Confederate statues all over
You
the
feel
country?
me? They still got Confederate flags.
Please, there are
And
bigger
statues.
things to
And
worry
schools
about.
named.
Bigger
And
things.
we talking about
But
taking
we're not
woman.
saying nothing about that shit.
Right.
Oh, we need to take this down because we feel offended. Bitch, because it's say man.
It's hurtful
it's
to
But
still-
me.
what you gonna
It's
do
still-
about women? 'Cause you
That's
know
the part because it's like
Yeah.
so
Man.
It's gonna be a
Man,
whoa.
Whoa, no, no, no,
Exactly.
but not even the
Whoa.
woe because that's like,
We gonna be woes.
no,
Oh,
not even woe
woes.
because it's a prefix of woman, right? And it has man in it. So really, what she's saying, and the host brought it up, is they want to just take he, she, man, woman out of the equation.
Man, fuck
and
all
it's
that
just
bullshit.
they.
It's
No,
still,
they can leave
it's
that
just
back to
still
them.
top.
Hold on.
It's still top billionaire businesses.
This is why you can't
that was
do
built
this
off slavery, and y'all want to sit there and worry about some little he,
But this
she,
is
they
why you
shit.
can't do this
Come
shit
on now,
because
get out of
they
this off.
identify something, right? And they want everybody to justify them and in their identification. I'm not slandering, I'm not bashing, I'm not doing none of that shit. All the thing I'm saying is I don't identify as that. So how can you take what I identify out of the vocabulary? That don't make sense to me. You want to you want to take everything out
Oh, it's
and leave
crazy.
just
In
you
California,
want.
what they're trying to pass is when a baby is born, you can't sign the gender. You have to wait until they decide what gender they are.
That sound like confusion.
Okay,
I'm
so
sorry.
y'all see how I'm talking about the evolution and the
change
progression
the
of this
subject.
world that we
Go get
live in,
canceled.
and you talking about kids
Go
is
get
not gonna be on social
Absolutely.
media.
This
Kids
This the
about
only
to
time
have
they
chips in
cancel you,
them.
right?
We already putting Apple AirTags on their ankles, right? Kids about to have chips in them. And you talking about
No,
they
you
not
go
be able
up
to be
out
on
of it.
computers.
You go up out of it.
First of all, Elon Musk said in the next 6 months,
Says my boy.
in the next 6 months, they'll be able to put chips in the head where you can do like your computer, all your computer stuff in your brain. Like all your Instagram,
you can
everything,
purchase
in your brain.
everything.
He said the next 6 months, they ready to launch the chips.
They're already doing it though. That's what.
So we.
Well, you
That's,
know they,
that's
you know
what I'm
they
saying.
test
Like
everything at first. in the military.
we have not seen everything under the sun. Like we are not these niggas.
I remember hearing that from my mama all the time.
Heard what?
I done seen everything under the sun.
this sun.
I have not
this
seen
sun.
this sun.
It's a
This
new
shit here.
motherfucker.
This a new
Wow.
sun.
This
Yeah.
look closer and everything.
It's hot. It's hotter.
This a new sun.
Different rays.
Nah, for real.
Oh
Yeah,
shit!
the air tastes
not that type
different.
of
you
It
know what I'm
don't
saying?
rain when it says it's gonna rain no
Right.
more.
It's not cold during Christmas no more. It's fucking 80 degrees outside.
What
Hey,
didn't
in
they
all
say
honesty,
that? Didn't
in
they
Texas,
say
in Houston, Texas, it haven't been cold.
It hasn't been
for
cold.
Christmas. It's about 92.
Nah. It's been
Hell
cold
nah.
for Christmas.
Early
It been cold
2000,
for
it was still
Christmas.
cold.
It was
2
cold
years
for
ago,
Christmas.
it snowed 3 months after Christmas. And like, it ain't been
Well,
cold.
technically, wintertime really is heat
Don't start
after
till
that
the day
time.
after Christmas.
But
Yeah.
nigga, what just this year alone they said after this year that they're no longer doing daylight saving time. Then you don't have to do your clock back
Wait,
no
hold
more.
on.
Exactly.
What?
How you gonna just cancel
They
daylight
canceled
saving time?
daylight savings
Stop.
time?
The reason, do you know why daylight
When
savings
the
is a thing
fuck
though?
did we
right?
just say we gonna stop moving time?
They need to, but you know why they
Oh,
stopped
this
doing
is
daylight
wild
savings?
shit, man.
Why?
It's a different
Daylight
world from where we
savings
come from. I'm just saying.
became a thing back in the time when they had people planting crops. So they put your time back so
Right.
they have more time to pick and harvest
Yeah.
crops. That's the only reason. So right now in this day and age, all that shit automated. So we don't need daylight savings.
They not just gonna
but-
change
but-
that in our lifetime.
but
though.
also-
that's not
But
fair.
also-
that's not fair.
Because it's still getting
But-
dark
but
early.
time out.
Right, it's
Wait,
still getting
But
dark.
y'all like daylight
So-
savings
No,
changes
stop.
and all that. shit?
But they
I like
also
the
did
light.
daylight saving times because it's actually more than 24 hours in a day.
It's 24 hours and 17 seconds.
That 17 seconds means a lot.
Yeah. You know Arizona don't even
And
have
they
daylight
also
savings.
and they also said a reason why they switched it because it used to actually be 13 months. Now we only have 12.
You lost me there.
I'm about to say it's a
What
lot.
was it,
That's a
that was the
lot.
year of the rat when they
You know
had
what I'm
that.
saying?
No.
What was the 13 month
What?
called?
If you think I'm lying,
The
bring it up.
year
We
of
used
the
to have
rat.
13
I'm asking,
months.
what was it called?
That's a good question. I don't know what it was called. I didn't know
You
what the
can't just
name
say
is.
that and not know what the month was
He
called.
do
you know what
all
I'm
the
saying?
research.
You
He seen the
can't
bullets
say-
in the
Like,
news.
yeah,
No,
you
first
know
of
it
all,
was
that-
13
I
months,
was
right?
like,
But I
13th
learned
month
that
call.
years ago, though. Like years
That's
ago.
like
I
the
never
ninth
learned
planet.
it.
What's it
Never
called?
got it.
I bet you Google know for
You
sure.
know Google knows.
Nigga, I
So
can go put some on Google right now. You know what I'm saying?
go ahead, come
The
on,
last
let's
of the
go.
Mohicans. So what we got?
Candy go to some Google
Do
now.
they got a name of that motherfucker?
It's a what?
I don't know how to say it.
August.
Where's
It's,
Hey, you found it. Look, that's all that matters.
What is that? Let me see it.
That's not a damn
Let
month.
me
That's his
see
nigga
it.
name.
What did it say?
See that
August
shit?
Alsina. August
Anyway.
Alsina.
Nigga, don't do that.
Moving
Don't do
on.
Oh,
Nah.
man.
I bet you by the end of this episode, I know what the motherfucker's called.
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Siri,
So,
pronounce that shit.
nah,
That's
first
what I'm
of all,
about to
I
do.
ain't got Siri, so y'all go ahead and, you know what I'm saying? You don't Google it up.
Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord.
So, y'all know I like to go. Well, first of all, we got comments. We can.
I'm looking up this 13 month shit.
Motherfuckers is. It says daylight saving times was always stupid to me. It's not even done anywhere else. That's facts. That's facts.
So
It's
this
not
is just
even
in
done in every state in America.
Yeah.
Arizona don't follow daylight
they
saving.
don't. I'm finna say
Alaska don't
I'm finna
follow
say
that
I
shit.
know for sure Arizona don't. And then my guy,
Burn.
huh? Vern. The 13th month was Vern. My boy P say it doesn't matter if you seen it. People still operate off the same patterns.
You bounce a ball, nigga. God damn.
It's the way the nigga write, man. It's always like he like punctuate everything and the hyphens and
That's called grammar, nigga.
It is,
most
right.
people don't type like
It
that.
helps you read smoother. You acting like he didn't.
He said
said
he
it's-
didn't read no book.
Basically,
It's okay.
he said there's nothing new under the sun.
That nigga ain't want to read the rest of the shit
I
because
mean,
it's
but look,
punctuated.
but look,
And then it
but that,
says-
that goes back into how society changing because everybody
Yeah, 'cause
abbreviate
no, nah,
everything.
yeah,
Everybody
like-
abbreviate
And we
everything.
don't know how to read
exactly.
now.
So when you do see some shit with some, what the fuck this
They
coming
be
doing
like,
here? You know what I'm saying?
That's how it's
ILR.
supposed to be.
First
In
of all,
real life.
though I was reading slow, I was still reading. All right, so don't be
You
disrespectful.
taking your time, but you was getting there.
He
I
said
was,
he
I
can't
was gonna
read out
get what
loud.
I got.
I
You know what
mean,
I'm
we
saying?
was trying to.
He trying to
listen.
sum it up and shit.
It's a way of life.
Right.
She say, social media is a way of life.
Yeah, we know.
It is new life.
She
Yeah,
said
it's
it's
the
a way of
new
life.
life.
You
It's
gotta
the new
you gotta
life.
find a way to be responsible in it.
It's new life, and
I
y'all,
think-
and people got to raise children and figure out how to re-raise children with social media.
Man, they got it. You can
because
buy a ticket to get on the rocket and leave in this motherfucker.
now.
You can
right.
now, yeah.
We're getting
So I'm
on
saying,
rocket.
Why you
y'all
gonna go?
ever seen Wiley? That's how life for the be.
Oh, you
pretty
talking
soon,
about
goddamn.
Wally
Yeah.
be dead.
I think it's gonna be a
Don't say
combination
that.
of like
That's how life
that,
for the be.
the Fifth
Oh,
Element,
my man got-
Terminator.
Young.
What's up? What you got?
Would y'all pay to go into space?
Fuck no.
The fuck I'm finna go
Fuck
see.
no. Let me say this.
I mean, maybe if I'm coming right back.
ever,
Planes are high
ever
enough.
want to go in space.
Planes are high
Now,
enough.
when they build something out there,
No. Even if they
Maybe.
build a whole city,
There's
maybe
no-
I
I'll
don't
go.
want to go out.
What they got out there? Gas stations for the
There's-
next aircraft.
There's no air out
Hold on,
there.
you talking about
and
right
we
now?
need air to live.
That's what I'm saying.
No, what I'm
They-
saying
well, no,
is-
they are building
I'm gonna say two
a
things.
rocket fuel gas station so they can go further.
What I'm
You know
saying
what I'm
is,
saying?
I'm
But
bash-
you ain't got shit I can go see.
No,
What you
I'm
gonna-
vastly afraid of space.
What you wanna go to
I mean,
space
you
for?
should be.
It's two things
You
I'm afraid
should
of.
be.
Water?
It's
Space
dark.
and the ocean.
Oh, no.
It's dark.
Space and the ocean. I'm scared of.
They're
I don't want-
similar.
Huh?
It's
Right.
technically the same thing.
That's what I'm
Right.
scared
Because
of.
you don't know
Same
about it.
thing.
That's what it is.
Because I don't know what's all the way
And
down
there's no
there, and I don't
air.
know what's all the
And
way up
there's
there.
no
I
air
don't want
there.
either point.
Extreme either.
Yeah.
You can't breathe in space or in the ocean.
think
There's
you
no
should be
air.
screaming
You're
away.
dead, right? Without
Can't hear the
equipment.
water either.
Without equipment.
Can't scream underwater.
You're done. If
Whatever
your
took
equipment
me, it
breaks,
took me.
you're done. That's it. You need
We
equipment
need
to
to,
be
we need
out
to stay
there.
out them spaces.
Yeah.
Man,
Stay
they need
on
to
land where God put
explore
us.
what the fuck is here. You know what I'm saying? What the fuck you going up there for?
Right.
They trying to
Do
find
what
new
you do.
creatures.
They
and
trying to
shit.
leave.
That's what I'm saying. What you running from? What's in the water? That's what you running from. You running from what's in the ocean. Because you know that's why you don't want to go explore down there. You want to go up. You don't want to go down.
But think about it. So like they defunded NASA, so NASA don't build rockets anymore, right? But two of the richest men have built rockets to leave Earth, not the vacation,
in the
to
past
leave this
3-4
motherfucker.
years.
Past 3-4 years. So what these motherfuckers
Bro, celebrities
know?
buying tickets like
know
a
what I'm saying?
motherfucker
But
just to
what
just
do
to
what
come
do
back
they
down.
know
No, they don't know nothing.
that we don't know?
It's not about knowing. It's about money, right?
It's about money, man.
We're gonna take Elon Musk. He built SpaceX, right? He want to send a mission to Mars. If he fund and get to Mars first, he can colonize or he can claim Mars for himself. Now, if you claim Mars and then you got people taking trips to Mars, you're gonna have a monopoly because they be going on your rockets to your planet.
Oh, I got what you're saying.
That's super generational.
They in a race.
You know what I'm saying?
They in a race.
Yeah, that's all it is.
First of all, speaking of space, my coworker like crushed my life day before yesterday. So they found a meteor that's headed this way that has enough gold on the meteor to make everybody in the entire world a billionaire.
All right, when
And
it's
so
coming?
at first I was like, well, shit, let me get my billion. But she was like, you just gonna be poor. So what the fuck you mean?
Exactly.
She said, everybody got $1 billion.
Everyone's equal.
Everybody poor.
Right.
Fuck.
Gold is not gonna be.
Fuck. If we all rich, nobody rich.
I'd rather us all rich than
Yeah, that's why I still wanted to come.
Guys, we are already
It's like
all
that movie,
rich. We have
Look Up.
everything
I
we
just-
need here. We
Don't do
just
that.
make
Don't do that
currency.
shit.
Don't do
Yes,
that.
we do.
Yeah.
Don't
If
do that. I'm
things,
broke.
if we didn't have to,
Look, I'm like, who you
maybe
talking
you
to?
are, but I'm wealthy. I'm beyond wealthy.
No,
Shit, you
dollar.
could talk about whatever you talking about. You broke. Don't speak that in your life. The power of the tongue.
Life
we
is
talking about
different
real
all
life.
the
These
time.
white
Real
folks ain't
life.
finna let me go on
I'm
the
talking
motherfucking
about
bank
real
and I be
life
like, hey,
too.
give me $235,000 right now. They ain't
Watch
finna give me
me.
that shit. The fuck you talking about?
Yeah, I'm talking
Watch
about.
me.
I'm talking about currency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This
It's
motherfucking
cool.
money.
Listen, you got everything that you need and so much.
Yeah,
of
show
what
but
you
there's
want.
some
Tornado.
shit I want.
So much of
I
what you
need
want.
2 more houses. I don't got them 2 yet. So we talking about I ain't got everything I need. I need them
All
in
right.
life right now. I got a property right now that I can't do shit with. So I need
I
2
need
more.
that.
Okay.
I need that. Like today.
Well, shoot, that doesn't
You
sound
got the
like you,
keys?
bro.
You say I already got it. You got the keys. You took the keys from
I
me?
don't got the keys. I don't got
Well,
the keys to
tell
the
me,
house.
But the
Tell
boy
me
fit
what
the
I
you
got
lotto.
the hookup, but I don't got the keys.
I
got
don't
the
know.
hookup.
Right. I
Jake.
got the keys. I got
That
the
shit don't sound right. to me.
Jake, let me borrow $50.
That's why I just asked us. So I can play the lotto. I'm going
right.
$50.
Exactly. Get
We'll
like
play the
Let me
lotto
borrow
real
that
quick.
$50.
You know what I'm
Like
saying?
me.
tomorrow.
So
You
Jake,
know
that
what I'm
since you
saying?
got all this money, give me $100 million.
Listen,
Fuck,
you
I,
see, this is
I just
why-
want the lotto
this is why you
winnings
can't
already.
be
Fuck you. I
telling
want to go through the
people-
process.
This is why you
Just-
can't
just walk
tell-
away.
Yeah, just walk. So,
It's wide angle, brother. It's the wide angle. We see everything, bro.
Jake, usually I do I do the moral of the story every week.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna let you do the moral of the story. What did we learn today?
Social media has ruined life.
As we know
Shit,
it.
if you borrow $50 from somebody, it don't matter what you ask for it for. You do what the fuck you want to do with it. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying?
Amen.
And I mean, because what you can, and if you win some money, you're not obligated to give them more back than what they gave you.
That's true.
Other than that, kids are soft these days.
That's also
Right. Amen.
Niggas today ain't like they grandpa back then. You know what I'm
Soft these
saying?
days.
It's a new sun. It's closer, hotter. You know what I'm saying? And daylight saving time don't exist no more.
Doesn't exist. Daddy, you got anything?
Look, he said it all.
You got anything?
It's not gonna work in Indonesia.
Okay.
It's not gonna
Well,
work
that's
in
a good
America.
point.
What's working in
Yes.
Indonesia?
That's a good point. I'm one of your hosts. Ayo, B.
This is your president speaking, Vic for president.
Hey, Max Zanny checking out.
This is Ricio. Ricio, yeah.
Also known as
Come on, why you gotta always do me like
Whiskey
that?
Royal.
Oh,
Risky
my-
Royal.
Y'all really loved my
You can
name.
find her on her OnlyFans.
I don't have an OnlyFans.
Yes, she does.
That's slander.
That's not all right.
You know how they do on the internet now.
How's that sound?
It's slander me.
Hey, y'all know what it is, man. It's your boy JKDAGREAT, man. Mr. FAT Fresh Talented himself. Checked in, now I'm checking out.
Again, each and every Wednesday at 7:30. Now it used to be 7 o'clock, but now it's 7:30. We drop new vids on YouTube. We are asking questions in all DMs. Follow us on Instagram, on Twitter, on Twitch, on what else they got?
TikTok.
TikTok, Facebook is all Hypoghettocally speaking. We want new people on the show. We want to see y'all ideas, y'all thought process. Please DM us if y'all want to be on. We love y'all. We appreciate y'all being with us each and every week. And we out.
Peace.
And it's going to take a minute for it to fade because our cameraman is asleep.
Trent.
Trent, wake up.
On that note,
Hit the button.
Trent,
see you when I
Hit the
see you.
button.
Peace.
Trent got on the damn kids.
Trent out there.
Taking